Got a Chevy Cruze Ecotech engine. We're doing the valve cover today. These things go bad, let vacuum in, make you run bad at idle and everything. Got the oil cap and dipstick out. So this is a pretty simple job. Make sure you got some inverted Torx bits. We're gonna start off with just getting everything away from the valve cover. We're gonna take this coil pack off, a couple Torx bolts, wiring harness here. Pop this little pink clip back, and then you can squeeze down on it, take that off. Let's get started. Got all our wiring unclipped. Pretty much just snaps out. T30 Torx on the 2 bolts on the coil pack there. So that's off. Now we have a E10, I believe. Yep, E10 inverted Torx socket. We're gonna go around with just makes it easier to have an air ratchet. Go around and get all these bolts loosened up. All right, valve cover's off. I blew it off with compressed air before I took the valve cover off. There's some junk laying around. Make sure your timing chain is tight. This one is looking good. Now we gotta clean off this gasket. A little nasty right there. But then we got RTV, black RTV right there. So you're gonna clean that off on both sides. Put a little dab of RTV back in that spot. The rest, you just clean off the seal, and the new valve cover comes with new gasket in place. That's cool. A little loose right there. It's all right. So let's get her all cleaned up nice and shiny. Put 2 dabs of RTV on each side there. Set the valve cover in carefully. You might want to get these wires out of the way completely so you can set it on there smooth. All right, that gasket did not come off very easily with the old valve cover. Got to pry a little bit. I put a little pry bar in between this mount, popped it up a little bit, put a screwdriver in it, and then popped it. It broke free, but they're not always going to be just like lift right off after the bolts are out. Got her nice and clean. Now we're going to get it free of any oils. We're going to use a little bit of brake cleaner and a clean rag and just go around the sealing surface. And it'll dry off in a couple seconds. And then set our new valve cover in. Make sure this gasket is popped into the grooves all the way around nicely. You got to worry about this side sliding off, so pay good attention to that side. The rest of it seems like it's popped in there pretty good. So you're just I'm gonna clean it off with a rag brake cleaner, put a little black RTV there, and be careful of where it's sealing right here, that the gasket stays. Here's our tightening sequence on this camshaft cover, valve cover, rocker cover, whatever you want to call it. Torque spec is, let's see, there's the sequence. Let's click the back button, scroll all the way up here. Vroom, vroom, vroom. All right, why is it scrolling so slow?
Streaming?
No. I don't know why it's scrolling slow because I'm zoomed in. All right, there we go. All right, camshaft cover bolts, 8 Newton meters, 71 inch-pounds for those bolts. I like to go over them 2 times, you know, get them all set, and then go through with the torque. And then put everything back together. That should do it.